Hey, hello, and welcome to this episode of Learn Everyday English, your roadway to English proficiency. I'm in the backyard, as you can see in the backyard, and I have a little project to do today. I have to check out some solar lights, You probably have these, I guess, where you live. I'm sure in your country, wherever you may be, part of the world. These are lights that people put, say, along pathways, sidewalks, maybe in the backyard, landscaping for plants. And they come on at night when the sun goes down, so you have some light in the garden or wherever you may want to put these little lights. And they're solar powered, so they charge during the day using sunlight. Usually there's a sensor, and they come on at night. But over time, sometimes the light loses power. The light gets dim, we say. It's not as bright, or sometimes they just stop working. The light doesn't even come on at all at night. So I need to check these lights out and see what's going on, or what the problem is, and how to solve it. Or do I just need to go out and buy some new ones? But I'm going to give you a spoiler alert. Hey, don't throw out those solar lights just yet. There's a simple fix, we say, which is maybe an easy way to solve this problem. I'm going to show you what that is. It may not work all the time, but before I get into that and the rest of the video, there's 3 things you can do for me. Hey, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and 3, tell your friends about it so that they can benefit from these videos too, just like you. And want to let you know that I have my How to Talk Texan ebook out on Amazon. Check out the links below, and it's in the description. You can click on that and find it and order it if you like, that interests you. Also, you can buy me a cup of coffee if you like what I'm doing on this channel, to support this channel. I'd really appreciate that. I've had a couple people do that already. So the more, the merrier, we say in English. The more, the merrier. That means the more people, the better it is for me, I guess. And it helps the channel. But in all seriousness, though, don't feel pressured. And I'm just glad to have all you subscribers watching the videos. And I want to mention one more thing. I put up a video about how much money I make here on this small YouTube channel with 5,000 subscribers. And, because I always had a question, how much money do small YouTube channels make? And so I have that video up. Check that video out. See if I could put a link to that video. It might be of interest to you, but I wanted to let you know that I'm more consistent now in uploading videos. And I'm going to upload a video at least once every Saturday and on Wednesday. So those are going to be the 2 days. I may throw in another video in between those or during the week additionally. But to be consistent, look for videos coming out every Wednesday and every Saturday. All right, well, let's jump into today's video. But I'm going to be looking at some solar lights that we have in the garden and in the front, and I'm going to start off by showing you where we have these solar lights at. So let's go. Okay, well, here's the backyard, and we have some solar lights. I'm going to show you what these are. Let me walk up the steps here. But my wife likes to garden, and to enhance the garden, which maybe means to make it better. She's had placed some of these lights, and you've probably seen these. You probably have these where you live. They're solar lights. They come on at nighttime, and there's a light in it. But at the top, there's a solar charger or little small solar panel that charges up during the day, and then at night the light comes on. So she's got solar lights We say placed here in the garden, or dispersed around the garden. There's one right here. There's one here as well, as you can see. And then there's another one over here, out yonder. So they're scattered. We can say they're scattered all over the backyard, the garden. Let's take a walk. See if we can, oh, here's another one right here. So I think she's checked here in the garden, and the ones that are still standing, they're working, but she's pulled the other ones, and I need to check those. But here, some more stuff. But here's a planter box, we can say, a planter box. She has some flowers. Looks like there's a tomato plant here. She's growing some type of leafy vegetable. Oh, that's a cabbage. And here's another, so you can see solar light right here. And there's another one right here. And I think this one here, I checked last night. I went out when it was dark. This one wasn't working, so I need to go ahead and see if I can check this to see if I can fix it and get it to work. Let me be careful as I walk down these steps. And here are just two plants. These are called plumeria. And let me go over here. So that's what I'm looking at. Let me walk to the front yard, and I'll show you. We have some lights up there as well. Okay, now I'm walking in the front yard, and we have some of these solar lights here as well. Here's one right here, as you can see, and then along the walkway, we call this a walkway, not really sidewalk, but walkway, and on each side of the walkway we have these solar lights. They're a little different design, as you can see. I went out last night, and these are very, very dim. They're not very bright at all, so I need to see what I need to do to maybe fix these or change these out. So that's the project for today, is to check out these solar lights to find out why they're not working, or why they're not working very well. So I'm walking back to the backyard. Like I said, this is the project I have for today, is to check out these solar lights to find out why they're not working, or why they're not working very well, why they aren't very bright, and see if I can fix the problem. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. And there's several different designs, and I'm going to show you that as well. And I did go out the other day to Home Depot, or Home Depot, as they maybe say in Mexico, or los países hispanohablantes. Pero let me show you what I got here. I went out and pulled or took out some of these solar lights that weren't working, and I'm going to check those. So let me show you what I got. Okay, here's the back retaining wall, and on top of the wall I have the solar lights that I've removed, and these weren't working at all during the night, so I need to check these. See, there's different designs, different styles. These four here, are kind of more decorative looking. They're actually made out of plastic. This is plastic, but I think this part here is actually made out of glass. As you can see on the top, there's a small solar panel, I guess, that charges during the day. And then at night, when it gets dark, the light comes on, or is supposed to come on. These don't come on anymore. These are a little different style, more rectangular. And this is plastic too. I'm not sure. I think this may be glass as well, this material right here. These aren't working. And here's another one. And then this is the type that was in the front of the house along the walkway. And this is nice because this is actually made out of metal. It's really decorative looking. It's different. But these aren't bright at all. So I'm going to start off with this one right here and show you what I'm going to do to check it out. All right, let me set the camera up and we can get going. All right, I got this solar light. These type here, normally you can take the top off here by just twisting in this direction like this, and the top comes off. And there's nothing inside of here. This is just glass. This is just the stand, the part you stick into the ground here, push into the ground. But this part of the top here is everything you need. And when I took this top off, I noticed something right here. This right here is the small light, the LED light that comes on at nighttime. But then there's a sticker here, a sticker with a note, and that's important. So this is key to everything. This says it says a AA 1.2 volt. So below this sticker, if I take that off, there's a battery compartment. So in here there's a AA battery, which is 1.2 volts. It says, and 1,000 milliamp hours, 1,000 milliamp hours. And it's a nickel metal hydride, I think, NiMH battery, rechargeable battery that's in this top here. So if you didn't know that, there's a way to check this and change the battery out, and maybe the lights will start working again and they'll still be good. So it says remove this tab to replace the battery. So here I'm going to take this top part off here. Let me get my screwdriver. So I'm just going to pop this off, and in here there's a rechargeable battery. So as you can see, the light doesn't come on. There's nothing. If I even put my hand over the solar sensor to simulate the darkness, there's nothing happening. So a lot of times these batteries just get old and they stop being able to charge up. They don't hold a charge. So what I did, I got the specifications. Remember, it was 1.2 volt batteries, 1,000 milliamp. I went on Amazon and I found some batteries on Amazon. These are, we say, kind of no-name batteries. They're not well-known brands, but they had, fairly good rating. I don't know how long these are going to last. This brand is called Tenergy. Let me show you that. But I'm not promoting this brand. It's just the brand that came up. But it says on here, 1,000 milliamp hours, nickel metal hydride, rechargeable, designed for solar lights. Can you see that? So these are designed to be used in solar lights, and they're 1.2 volts. So it's the same battery that was in here. So I'm going to pop this, or put this battery in here. I checked this out inside the house. But when I checked it out inside the house, the light came on. Maybe I can take this inside and show you. Well, now, can you see that? So this, I put my hand over the solar panel to simulate in darkness. So when I did that, the light came on. Guess I'm not being able to cover this well, but so that means that there it goes, that this light is still working. I just needed to change out the battery so I don't have to buy new ones. So I'm going to put this top back on here. I'm just going to twist it, put it on kind of like this. And this light is good to go. We say in English, it's good to go. That means it's ready to be used again. It's functioning. It's good to be used again. So we don't have to throw this away. So this is a way you can check your solar lights if they're not working. Look in the top and see if there's a battery. And think this pack of batteries, this came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 batteries, and I think it was only like $12 and something cents, so about $1 a battery. These lights can get kind of expensive. Maybe they're $20, $30, $40 for a pack of 4. So they can be range from, say, $5 each, maybe $10 each, or even more, maybe $20 depending on the style, the quality. So for $1 a battery, hey, you can check your lights out. So I want to show you this one here. This is a little different type of light, but the top part has a solar panel. But this is different because this has a circular piece that just lifts off. It just lifts out of here like that. And that's it. This is just decorative. It had a piece here that goes into the ground, and just stick this in. But as you can see here, this is similar. It has the LED light right here, and it has a battery compartment. So I can just take this part off, and voila, we say in English, voila, inside there's a rechargeable battery. So this also says nickel metal hydride, but this one says 900 milliamp hours, but I think 1,000 milliamp hours would still work. 1.2 volts, 1.2 volts. So I'm going to try this out, check this out. I'm going to take one of these batteries, the new batteries that I got. I'm going to put it in here, and let's see what happens. Cover this up. And I tested this one out inside the house, and I couldn't get the light to come on, so there might be something wrong with this total piece here. But when I did it one time, the light, say, flickered on. It came on briefly but went out and never came back on. So there may be a loose connection in here too. So there's 3 screws. What I'm going to do is to take this cover off. Maybe there's a wire that's loose, and I'm going to check that to see if maybe that's the problem. But it looks like this may not be working, so I may just have to throw this away. I went on Amazon to see if I could find these round just part where I can just buy this, but the problem was I couldn't find the right size, the right diameter. But they do sell these in different diameters, so if you have some that are like this, maybe check Amazon and see if they have the right diameter. The diameter is just the distance between these 2 points here. See if you can find the right diameter. Maybe you can find these new ones where you can just change this piece out and put this in here. And like I said, you're good to go. So I'm going to check inside here later. So what I'm going to do, I have all these other lights that I have here. I'm going to check all of these to see if I could change out the battery, if that's going to make a difference, and I can reuse these. So I'll check these out, and I'll come back and report what I found. Well, I made a very interesting discovery here. I have these other different type of lights, and again I just take the top off by twisting it like this. This came off. There's nothing inside of here, but the top here, I took the cover off. There's also a rechargeable battery in here. But what I found out, this is a different type of battery and a different voltage and a different size battery. So I took the battery out, but there's also the LED light. But I took the battery out, and as you can see, this battery is smaller, is shorter than the nickel metal hydride battery. And on this battery, it says that it is a LiFePO, lithium ferrous, I'm not sure, potassium, or it's a rechargeable battery, but it's a different type of battery. And it says it's 3.2 volts, not 1.2 volts, and it's 400 milliamp hours, not 1,000 milliamp hours. So these new batteries here that I bought are too long. They don't fit into the battery compartment here. They're too big. So these types of lights here require a different rechargeable battery. So I'm going to have to go on Amazon and see if I can find this other type of battery, LiFePO battery, the different voltage, and see if I could order those and check those out. So I can't really do anything to check these lights out today. So that's something new I learned. So just be sure there might be 2 different types of batteries in these rechargeable solar lights. So let me finish checking out these other lights, and if I find anything out new, I'll let you know. Well, I finished checking out all of these types of lights, and I found out that this one here looks like inside the battery compartment, one of the, we say the contacts or the terminals right here is kind of rusted or corroded. I can get it to work, but I have to move the battery up and down, so I'm going to get some sandpaper and try to clean up this connector. I think that'll make this work well. And this one here is, we say, it's intermittent. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going to also take this top off. It might be a loose connection inside here, so I'm going to have to check that. So out of the 5 total that we had here, 3 are working, and these other 2 looks like I could probably get them to work. So they all 5 out of 5. That will be 100%. So I think that's pretty good. And like I said, I'll have to order some different type of batteries for these, and once they come in, I'll check those, and hopefully I can get those to work. So that's a tip for you. If you have these solar lights, don't throw them out just yet. Make sure you check the batteries, the rechargeable batteries that are inside, and see if you can order some batteries and get them to work so you don't have to buy new ones. But I did go out to Home Depot the other day, and I did buy some new solar lights. So I think my wife is going to put these out maybe in the front walkway. But these are, I got from Home Depot, Hampton Bay, and I think they come with 4 lights. It's a 4-pack, and let me see, 4-pack, and I think these are about between $40 and $50 for the 4-pack. This is a pretty common brand here in the United States, especially at Home Depot. And it's a pretty nice looking style of light. So we're going to put those out in front. But I just wanted to make a quick video of this process to check these solar lights. Hopefully you learned something. It may save you a little bit of money. And I know I learned something. Like I said, I didn't know there were different types of, 2 different types of rechargeable batteries that can be used in these solar lights. So make sure you check that out first. So that'll do it for today's video. Hey, thanks for watching. Hey, like the channel, subscribe, and tell your friends. We're bringing you more videos like this. Thanks for watching this episode of Learn Everyday English. We'll talk to you later. Hey, goodbye.